Hello?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello.
Hello? Hello? welcome welcome to the third and fourth place game here at ISB, where Singapore Eagles will be playing Jakarta Dragons.
Joe Hutchinson at first base. Spencer Troy at second base. Luke Milberg, shortstop. Ian Clydesdale, third base. Will Hendricks, left field. Tyler Bullock, center field. Mateo Babay, right field.
Up to bat, number 11, Kevin Simon. Hits a fly ball to right field, and it was left field, and it was caught. Up next to bat, number 34, Kaskara Hashiban. Strike one.
Strike two.
You call the ball counts, and I'll say how he hits it.
Everybody playing color?
Foul ball to right field.
That's the lineup.
Okay.
And it's live. You'll know who's batting, where their positions are. Okay?
Low pitch.
It's a ball.
You're welcome.
What?
That's huge, man.
Okay. Hard tap. Another low pitch, and that was a ball.
Looks like Kaskara struck out.
First baseman Johnny Mooneyham.
Number 16, Johnny Mooneyham, up to bat. Another strike.
Some great pitching by Reed Terrell. Ball.
You handle the pitches, I'll just say what happened.
What you just said there? Can you
Third ball.
say that they give me because I okay, so just because that's how sensitive Mike is.
A ground ball to second.
Run out.
Run out at first. End of the first half of the inning.
Maggie, sound. pitching now and everything else. Cool?
Number 22, Vincent Lee, is up to pitch for the Jakarta Dragons. Number 34, Kaskara, is playing catcher.
Looks like Vincent Lee is throwing some heat today, Damien.
Oh yeah, he is. It's really hot out, so that might add to it. It's also quite windy. I'm not sure if that's affecting the pitch of the ball. Could have an effect on it though.
Leading off for Seaport American School, Tyler Bullock, center field.
First up to bat is Tyler Bullock for SAS.
The pitch was low by Vincent. Another ball by Vincent, this time high.
You can't blame him. It's the third day of playing a bunch of baseball, and it's hot, and he must be really tired.
Strike one.
Looks like he's getting back into it now.
A swing and a miss by Tyler Bullock.
Vincent's really getting into the zone now. Another high ball from Vincent, and Tyler walks.
Next up, Luke Moberg, shortstop.
Number 12, Luke Morger, sophomore, up to bat.
Foul ball.
That was quite a fast pitch there by Vincent.
These baseball players have some really good reaction time. I'm sure I wouldn't have even been able to hit that ball.
Luke hits a nice ball in between second and third base and gets to first base.
With no outs,
Tyler's now at second.
Reed Torelli.
Number 3, Reed Torelli, the captain of the SAS team, up to bat.
Seems SAS has a fairly young team. No seniors.
And just 2 juniors. A nice pitch by Vincent straight down the middle for strike one.
Low pitch there from Vincent.
Tyler Bullock just stole third base.
Ball and strike.
As well as Luke Moberg stealing second.
Reed hits a ball straight to the third baseman and is caught out at first. Tyler scores, and Luke manages to get to third base.
First points on the board for SAS.
Nico Durrett.
It's okay.
Nico Dirth now up to bat. Oh, fantastic hit.
Fly ball looking to be caught by the left fieldman. My bad, I mean right fieldman.
And Luke makes it to home, getting SAS a second run.
Not a try. Not a goal. Are you footballing?
Second base.
My
Spencer
apologies, I'm a
Troy.
rugby player, so I'm used to points, not runs.
Number 9 up to bat, Spencer Troyce.
Two
He hits a ball
just behind.
to right field,
Behind a little bit.
drops just in front of the right fieldman, and gets to first base.
Now, there's 2 outs, 1 runner on.
There are 2 outs. Next batter is left fielder Will Hendricks.
Two outs, 1 runner on first. So, there you go.
There are 2 outs, 1 runner on first base, and SAS is currently leading 2 runs to none.
Now up to bat number 19, Joe Hutchinson. Great pitch by
Joe
Vincent.
Hutchinson.
First strike.
Swing and a miss, but looked like a very powerful hit. Vincent throws a low ball for the first ball. Another swing and a miss by Joe. Vincent looking to be on a roll. A perfect pitch by Vincent, straight down the middle for strike 3.
Live. There you go.
Pitching a high ball for the home team is number 3, Reed Terrell,
This is home, so it should be SAS2.
the captain.
Okay, change it. It's wrong right now. Yeah, so it's wrong.
Second ball thrown by Reed. Low pitch and Reed throws his third ball.
A nice pitch by Reed Torelli for the first strike.
Looking. Oh, great pitch by Reed. Second strike. He's getting back into it now.
Currently a full count. What will Reed do? We have number 10 was just walked. Jacob Pendrell is now the runner on first as
Number 18, Masanori Miyawaki. And Jacob goes
Pendrell
out
was
as he
just
tries to
caught
get to
out
second.
at second base.
Now number 22,
Vincent Lee.
Vincent Lee is up to bat. He's been throwing some great pitches. Let's see if he can do the same batting. Nice hit.
It hit to shortstop, caught out at second, but
Vincent makes it to first.
currently 2 outs on the board.
Second baseman,
Just if you need something to
Brian
talk about.
Lee.
A ball pitched by Reed. A pitch straight down the middle, hit but caught by the second baseman.
Okay, so now
Now number 8, Mateo De Bernabe, freshman. One of 4 freshmen on this
Pitcher
team.
tries to catch the Will off first, but he makes it back safely.
Well, let's see if Vincent can get back on a roll.
Strike 1.
Next up, right fielder, Mateo Gil de Bernabe.
Foul ball.
Nice hit, just foul ball off to the right. Slightly high pitch from Vincent for the first ball. The count is currently 1 ball and 2 strikes with a runner on first base. Strike 3.
First out on the board.
Vincent seems to have his groove on.
Now number 20, Ian Clydesdale Jr. Sorry, sophomore.
Vincent once again tries to catch Will Hendricks off at first base, but he makes it back
He's
safely.
a really big guy for a sophomore.
Bigger than both of us.
That's for sure.
A high pitch from Vincent.
Nice catch by Cascara.
It hit
great
off
hit.
to left field. Seems
And
to
it's
be a
caught.
fly ball caught by left fieldman number 10, Jacob Pendle.
Pedernal.
Top of the order,
Sorry.
Tyler Bullock, center field.
Number 4, Tyler Bullock, up to bat.
Sophomore. You can really see the difference in size between him and the previous batter.
A low pitch by Vincent for the... a perfect pitch by Vincent for strike 1. That pitch was not as good as the first one and went high for the first ball, with the count currently being 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs.
You know, it looks like we have a repeat of last year in the bronze medal game. SAS against GIS. It's a bit of a high pitch.
It's a fly ball to the third baseman, caught, and that is the end of the bottom of the second.
Inning. Number 12 up to bat.
Ooh.
Oh, the pitch nearly hitting him. And he's going to take the walk.
Wild Tully threw an inside pitch,
Right
and
fielder,
it did hit
James
Ryan,
Duffy.
James Duffy now up to bat.
trying to change
Freshman.
the events of last inning where no one did score.
Low pitch by Reed for the first ball. James Duffy tries to bunt it, but it's a foul ball.
Looks like
Reed tried to catch Raya off, but he got back to first base safely. And the bunt successful this time, but can they make it to their bases
Reed
safely?
slides in.
Oh. Looks like Raya makes it safe.
A controversial
as
call
James.
by the umpire.
And this is really getting the Jakarta fans riled up. Looks like the SAS players are talking to the umpires.
Up at bat, number 11 sophomore, Kevin Simonson. A fast pitch down the middle by Reed, tipped off by Kevin.
And on deck is Kaz, captain and four-year IASIS participant. Also captain of the rugby team, I believe. Quite an athlete we have here.
Making Jakarta proud.
He's a really big unit.
A low pitch, baiting in Kevin
But
to
still
swing.
a strike. Great
With
pitch by Reed.
The current count being 1 ball, 2 strikes with no outs. Man on second and first. Another foul tip made by Kevin. Reed throwing in some real heat right now.
But it looks like Kevin's able to match it.
A foul off to right field made by Kevin. Really looking like he's ready to swing hard at this next pitch.
Hopefully this is his one. High pitch by Reed.
The count is 2 balls, 2 strikes with no outs.
Another ball thrown by Reed.
A little far out, the catcher having to throw his helmet off to find it. But looks like he's ready to recover. We have a full count now. Another foul tip made by Kevin off to the right.
Neither the pitcher nor the batter want to lose this battle. And now he walks as the 4th ball is thrown by Reed. And now
The bases are loaded with number 34, Kasakara, the captain and a 4-year IASIS participant, up
this
at
is who we were
bat.
talking about earlier, a real unit. Looking like he's packing some real strength in that body.
An inside pitch made by Reed. A nice strike thrown by Reed with the count currently being 1-1. Another inside pitch for the second ball. Another low pitch.
Third ball now.
The count currently being 3 balls, 1 strike with no outs on the board. A foul tip off to right.
High ball hit by Kaz.
A fly ball hit by Caracas. No runners choose to tag up, with the count currently being 0-0 and 1 out on the board. The bases are still loaded.
Johnny Mooneyham.
Now Johnny Mooneyham back up to bat. Sophomore. Oh, great hit. Off to the right field. Nice drive.
Number 12.
And Jakarta gets their first run onto the board.
Number 12, Ryan Swigert.
Raya Swigert.
Putting the first run on the board for Jakarta.
Looks like we're in for a real good game here. SAS won this exact same game at the same time, about this time last year, winning 5-0, and looks like this time Jakarta's really bringing the fight. Sorry.
A single.
Oh, and Jakarta gets their second run on the board. And bases are loaded.
It seems as if the shortstop panicked. On
That
which
really
base
got
to throw the
Jakarta's
ball
team
to.
rattled up.
Still only 1 out on the board with the bases loaded. A high pitch.
And it's a ball.
Number 18, Masa Muwaki up to bat. One of only 2 seniors on this team.
The crowd really cheering him on. Foul ball.
Masa being able to put up his bat on that, but just not good enough.
Can't imagine the pressure on his shoulders. This could be a real big turning point in the game.
The count is currently 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Another foul tip made by Masa. He's really prepared to hit big for his team on this.
But once again, neither the pitcher nor the batter want to lose this battle. Aw, strikes out.
Reed really bringing in the heat on these pitches.
Vincent Lee.
Now Jakarta's pitcher Vincent Lee up to bat. 2 outs, lots of pressure on his shoulders. I noticed some of these batters have gloves on while some don't. I don't know what that's about. Do you?
No, I do not.
Must be for grip.
The first 2 pitches being swung at and missed for a count of 0 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs, and each team having 2 runs on the board. He's stealing home. Number 11, Kevin Simonson rushed to steal home.
Luke Moberg, sophomore, number 12, up to hit.
Vincent still on the mound. Ooh.
Nice hit by...
Straight to the
by
third
Luke.
baseman. Sadly, he drops
And
it.
Luke makes it there safe to first base. Now number 3, Reed Torelli,
The captain of this team.
up to bat. Let's see if he can make something happen. Nice hit, straight to center field.
Caught with
And
the
it's
fly
caught.
out.
First out on the board.
Number 12, Luke, chooses not to pursue second base.
Now up.
Number 18, Martin Sheath, up to bat.
Nico Durr.
The only non-American on this team. Taiwanese.
Looking ready to hit big.
Actually, it's Nico Dirth up to bat.
Number 12, Luke Moberg, stole second base.
Low pitch by Vincent.
Luke looked ready to
First
steal
ball.
third on that, but chose not to. The count currently being 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, with 2 runs by each team on the board, with a runner on second base.
Nico Dirth, the sophomore, same grade as us, but looks like he can already grow a full beard. I wish I could do that.
Luke ready to steal third, already running.
And it looks like Nico might just make it, and he's safe. Great run by Nico.
Number 9, Spencer Torres, a freshman, stepping up to the plate with a runner on third base and first.
The SAS softball girls cheering on Luke to come home.
Now up.
And Nico steals second. I see some... Vincent with a great pitch, getting the second strike.
With the count at 0 strikes, 0 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Runner on third and second.
You know, this is a really great sight. I'm seeing lots of good sportsmanship with the SAS Eagles on the bases, talking to their counterparts on the field. Seems like they're having some real fun out there.
The count being 2-2 with 1 out and still 2 players on the field on second and third. A low pitch for the third ball, skimming off the ground.
Cass really making an effort to make these catches.
I can't imagine being in a catcher's shoes on these days with such heat in Thailand. A foul tip made by number 9 Spencer, just off to the right, with the count being 3 balls and 2 strikes. Looks like it's a full count. Vincent looking fiercely at the catcher as he gets ready to throw this ball.
Nice hit.
Hit by number 9.
And Joe goes out before he can make it to first base.
Hitting an
Some nice field
RBI
play
for
by
his
Jakarta.
teammate, number 12,
With 2 outs,
Luke
Joe
Moberg, to
Hutchinson.
come home. With 3 runs on the board, the
And now-
Eagles take the lead.
And now Nico Dirth has made it to third, hoping to come home. Now number 19, Joe Hutchinson. Freshman, but very big in size.
A foul tip with the Jakarta players chasing it down. Sadly, it went over the gate and they could not reach it.
Into the SAS dugout.
Vincent looks like the heat's getting to him as he is having to wipe his feet from the sweat. Can't blame him on a day like this.
Looked like a great pitch to me, but a ball was thrown by Vincent.
The count. What a hit by number 19. Sadly, it just went off to the right for another foul ball, with the count being 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. An eventful third inning with Jakarta scoring 2 at the top and SAS still not done. A high pitch by Vincent for the second ball. Another foul tip by number 19, Joe Hutchinson. Looks like he's really waiting to make perfect contact for this ball.
Looks like Joe's in some pain though. He has his pinky taped to the finger next to it, and I can see him shaking it off every time he swings.
The ring finger is what we call that.
Yes, it is. I would not know.
What a hit by number 19, just in front of the left
And
fieldman, giving him a
Dirth-
single.
Nico Dirth makes it home, limping, giving Cass a little pat on the back.
Now up, Will Hendricks.
Currently 4 runs on the board for the Eagles and just 2 for the Dragons.
And number 16, Will Hendricks up to bat.
A lefty.
And a freshman.
They try to catch the runner off first, but he manages to slide in. He once again tries to catch Joe Hutchinson, off first, but he manages to slide in. A low pitch for the first ball, and Joe manages to steal second. Maybe they should have tried to catch him off one last time.
Cass almost making that throw to second.
A foul tip by number 16, Will Hendricks. Also a freshman, as his counterpart on second base. Joe taking a big lead off second.
Great pitch by Vincent. Looking to get one more strike to end the inning.
The count with 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. What will Vincent do? Joe taking a big lead off second.
Nice hit.
Ooh.
Oh, and Vincent
Ooh.
fails to make the catch. But can he make that pass? Yes, he can.
Will Hendricks, it's a line drive that hits the pitcher in the foot, but they manage to throw him out at first for the end of the inning.
Lee.
Ryan Lee up to bat now for Jakarta.
Torelli with a nice pitch.
Good eye by Lee.
Torelli looking to fix the current count with 2 balls and no strikes.
And he throws a third ball. Torelli really trying to get into the zone, but might take a bit of time.
Torelli
Fourth
walks
ball.
the batter. Stepping up to the plate. Raya Swart with his friend on first. Another ball pitched by Torelli.
Swigert just ducking to avoid collision with his helmet and the ball. Nice hit by Raya.
Straight to shortstop. They get the run out on second, but Raya makes it safely to first base.
And that's the first out on the board.
Next up one out, James Duffy.
Now James Duffy, freshman, up to bat. Very tall. Seems like height can be a big factor into being a good baseball player.
The
But
first pitch was a foul tip, hit
But-
by Seward.
although there are tall and short players, you know what they say, size doesn't matter.
Torelli with another pitch. The count is currently 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out.
James Duffy trying to get into the zone. And he gets another strike.
A low pitch for Another ball with now having a full count with 1 out and a man on first.
Reed appearing to have a few difficulties in this inning. Oh, nice
Raya
pitch.
stealing second. He slides and
he
makes
makes
it.
it.
However,
Safe.
Duffy was struck out at the plate.
2 outs now on the board. SAS looking to get a third out.
Now a lefty, number 11, Simonson, up to bat. First pitch was a little high for a ball. There are 2 outs with a man on second. What will Simonson do? A nice pitch by Torelli for the first strike.
Crowd really cheering Kevin on.
Another ball. Simonson looking to hit big on this one. An inside pitch nearly hitting Simonson in the legs. Raya was nearly caught out at second for taking too big of a lead off. The count is currently 3 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. Another inside pitch for the 4th ball for a walk on for Simonson. Cass Harsamuan, captain and number 34, stepping up to bat with 2 outs on the board and his teammates on first and second base.
Cass looks like he could make a big impact on this game. SAS leading by 2 runs, and Jakarta should hope to get some runs on the board.
Torelli really watching Raya's leadoff. A big swing by Hasabon, but it was a foul ball off to the right. One ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. What will the Dragons captain do? A low pitch for the second ball. A high pitch for the, making it a full count. Currently a full count with 2 outs and a man on first and second. What will Cass do?
Nice
What
hit
a
by
hit!
Cass.
Going just past the third baseman.
Number 20 not able to catch that. Ian Clyde.
Turning just into a
Clydesdale.
single, with each man only advancing by 1 base.
Cass trying to lead his team to victory.
Johnny Mooneyham.
And now Johnny Mooneyham up to bat.
Number 16 stepping up to the plate with
Seems to have quite a
bases
few
loaded.
lefties in this game.
A foul tip made by Johnny Mooneyham, making the count with no balls and 1 strike.
Nice pitching by Reed.
A high pitch, but Mooneyham swings, making it the second strike. The audience reassuring him that he has this. A low pitch by Torelli for the first ball.
SAS's catcher seems to be in a slight bit of pain.
Or maybe it's just from the heat out here, Damien.
Might be.
Mooneyham hits the ball straight to the third baseman and is caught out at first, ending the top of the fourth.
Mateo Bernabe.
Number 8, the freshman,
Mateo De Bernabe.
stepping up to the plate. Once again, another lefty.
I see some of these players have some black or white things on their face looking like cream or tar. I'm not quite sure what that's about or what it's for. Do you?
I believe it's for school spirit.
Oh. Not sunscreen?
The first pitch was a little high, making the count with 1 ball and 0 strikes.
Whoa. Ball coming straight at me.
Dave Bernarde foul tipping the second ball for a count of 1-1. A nice hit, just going out foul, making the count 1-2.
Cascara trying to hurry his team up. Not wanting
Showing
to waste
real
any time.
showing real leadership as a captain.
I mean, this is what you would expect from a 4-year IAS participant. A real leader out.
Vincent with a pitch slightly outside for 2 balls and 2 strikes. Currently having a full count.
I'm noticing some pads on the back of the catcher's legs. I've never seen that before.
What a hit by De Bernarde. Going up, dropping just in front of the center fieldman for
Fortunately, it's caught.
for a single.
And now number 20, sophomore, Ian Clydesdale, up to bat.
Ian
Very big
Clydesdale.
unit. Solid.
His coach giving him some hand signals from near third base.
I think he's just trying to keep this simple. Get a hit.
Vincent tries to catch the runner that was leading off first, but he makes it back safely.
And now Ian trying to take himself. Oh, and Mateo tries to steal second, and he makes it safe.
He successfully steals second. The catcher seems displeased with his throw. The count currently being 0 balls and 1 strike with a runner on second.
Nice pitch from Vincent, hoping to get back into this. Second
Second.
strike now for Ian, and great catching by Cass. Vincent trying to catch Mateo off at second.
The catcher seems very, very displeased with Vincent's decision to randomly throw the ball to the shortstop.
Cass really trying to lead his team now. Nice
A
pitch.
very nice pitch by Vincent, just being tipped by number 20, Clydesdale.
Cass seeming to put the pieces back together and getting his team back on track. And he strikes out. Great pitching by Vincent.
His team seems very pleased with his ability.
Now up.
One out now.
Ball.
Cass and the Jakarta girls really cheering the team and bringing everything together. Now, number 4 for SAS. Up to bat. Bullock.
Mateo Gisbelli
Oh,
stole third and by an overthrow managed to make it all the way home. The score now being 5 runs to Singapore, 2 runs to the Jakarta Dragons. A high pitch, which number 4 managed to hit, but it sadly went over the fence, despite the catcher's attempts of running and to go get it. The count currently being 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out.
number 4, Tyler Bullock. Dodges that ball.
An inside pitch by Vincent, making for the 2nd ball. A low pitch by Vincent, making for the 3rd ball, with the count being 3 balls and 1 strike.
With 1 out.
Another low pitch by Vincent for the 4th ball, giving Bullock the walk-on. The captain signaling for the coach to come talk to the pitcher. What is being said, we do not know. The
But
catcher
just trying
does,
to get-
however, look very hot, taking off some of his protection to wipe the sweat from his face.
It's a hard job, you know, sitting in this sun with this heat.
I know I wouldn't want to be doing it.
Neither would I. That's why I didn't try out for baseball. Tried out for track. Didn't make IASs.
Let's try to stay positive here.
Right.
Vincent back on the mound after the short conversation with his coach.
Luke
Tries to catch Bullock off on his lead from first, but he manages to slide to safety.
Moberg, who's had quite a good game, is back on the home plate, ready to hit some balls.
Once again, Vincent tries to catch Bullock off, but he manages to slide to safety. You know, I hear third time's the charm.
They do say that, don't they? Oh. And
However, third time was not the charm this time, as once again Vincent tried to catch Bullock off at first base.
And now Vincent looking to pitch for real.
Morberg showing a bunt.
But then backing off.
The count currently being 1 strike with no balls. The captain giving instructions to his team.
Nice
Moberg
pitch.
stealing second. He slides,
Nice
and he
catch.
is safe.
The captain, Kaskar, looking disappointed with the throw, although I thought it was a very good one. Bullock maybe just a bit too fast. Why isn't he doing track?
Let's go, Dragons!
I'm kidding.
Let's go, boys!
Vincent Lee. He pitches for the first ball of the count. The captain reassuring Vinny that he has him. What a hit by Luke Moberg. Straight to
And it
left.
looks like Bullock's gonna try and make it all the way home.
Bullock's running. He slides.
And he makes it home.
Moberg going to second.
Great run.
Moberg makes it to second. The catcher looking
Some real
very
speed here by
displeased.
Bullock. I don't think it was a joke what I said earlier. And now number 3 up to bat for SAS.
The coach once again having a conversation with his pitcher, Vincent Lee.
Let's go, boys!
Captain Reed Torelli up to bat.
Now the new pitcher for the Jakarta Dragons is number 17, Zach Nagayon. And Vincent Lee will now be We're back again.
At the bottom of the 4th.
The new pitcher, number 17, Zach Nagayon, looking to change the tides.
And Reed Torelli, captain of the SAS team.
Looks like a pitcher versus pitcher battle to me, Damien.
I agree.
Moberg is stealing third base. He slides and is safe.
Cass decides not to throw, not wanting to risk more danger.
It looks as if Morberg's single turned into a triple.
It does appear that way, doesn't it? Once again, Luke Moberg having an amazing game.
The captain giving instructions to his third baseman. The ball was thrown low for a ball.
Alright, Zach, you got this!
Crowd cheering Zach on, reassuring him that he has got this.
The catcher assuring them runners don't score. Oh,
Nice high hit.
Torelli
But
with
it
a
looks
nice
like it
fly
may-
ball to
may
the
get caught,
shortstop.
and yes, that's a nice catch. 2 outs now on the board.
2 outs with a man on third, with 6 runs to the Singapore Eagles and 2 runs to the Jakarta Dragons.
Nico Dirth now. Up to
Already
hit
being a more interesting game than last year in the same battle.
with the score being 6-2 instead of 5-0
Alright, Zach,
or
let's
0,
go!
as some people know it. It appears the ISB girls are doing well, as we can hear them yell from their field.
A solid hit by Nico. However,
It's a foul tip.
what a hit by Nico going to shortstop. He makes it first.
And
he
he
makes
makes
it
it
safe
safe.
to first
Once
base.
again, he's limping.
And Luke Moberg manages to make it to home.
Getting another run on the board.
Nico seems to be in some,
Looks like he has some pain in
discomfort.
his groin.
but he's willing to stay on base.
Once again, I wish I could grow a beard like that.
Luke Moberg having a very impressive game today.
And now it's number 9. Spencer Troyce, freshman.
Zach
Giving
throwing
a-
a low pitch for the first ball of the count.
Let's go, Zach!
Number 19 off to the side doing some interesting warm-up swings. Nico tries to steal second,
And they get
but
the
he's
out.
caught
Nico
out.
can't steal.
Nice, Cass, nice!
Cass bringing his team together, trying to get them back in
Kicking off the fifth inning.
It seems like we have some fans on the live stream. We'd like to say thank you for your appreciation of the commentary.
I like it when people call me funny. Thank you very much.
Once again, Torelli up on the mound.
10.
He pitches, and number 10 hits the ball to second base.
And he makes it there, but he is out.
He made it there, but sadly, the ball got there first.
Nice play on words. And now, not entirely sure who's batting.
Number 18 from Jakarta with a hit straight to the center fieldman, where he is caught out.
And SAS is having two pitches, 2 swings, and 2 outs.
Who would have thought this would have come?
SAS really getting their mojo on.
Torelli throws.
Nice pitch by Torelli, but it looks like it was a ball. Vincent Lee batting. Pitcher on pitcher, but Vincent isn't pitching anymore, so batter on pitcher.
Second pitch was a strike. Shaking off the pitches that catcher told him to throw.
And it's a foul by Vincent Lee.
Maybe he should have listened. Who would have known?
I'm sure Vinny's trying to get into the zone.
Torelli throws in a nice little skipper, which bounces just in front of the plate.
I think that's what all my pitches would look like if I tried.
The catcher misthrows back to the pitcher, all the way to the second baseman.
Nice hit by Vinny.
Straight to
Can
shortstop.
he make it to first?
Shortstop
It
throws,
looks like he
and he is caught
is
out.
out.
That is 3 batters up and 3 batters down for the
And now
Jakarta Dragons.
We're on to
Spencer
and now we're
Torres
back on.
at the plate. A pitch and a strike by Zach Nikarian. Do you know how to say that last name? It seems like the ISB girls softball team won their 3rd and 4th place game against the bronze medal game against the Manila Bearcats.
Shout out to my mom for watching this.
Hi, Jessica.
So Spencer with 2 strikes and a ball, looking to make up for those 2 strikes.
What
Nice
a
hit. But
It looks like
very
it's going
high
to
ball.
be caught
Looks
by
like
the
Jakarta will catch it, and yes, they will.
The central fieldman had caught the ball hit by Torres.
Now up with one out, Joe Hutchinson.
The captain pointing to his heart and referencing the soul that his team has for the sport.
That's what I like to see. And now Joe Hutchinson, freshman, but once again, huge unit. I see he has the school spirit with the black stuff on his face.
What a hit
And
to the first
go out.
baseman. This is looking very similar to the top of this inning, with the first two batters being out.
With 2 outs, Will Hendricks.
William Hendricks stepping up to the plate.
Cass really trying to cheer his team on.
Looks like a lefty.
Cass is one big unit. You might be surprised to know that I tackled him once.
That was a long time ago.
I'm not even near as big as him though, so big achievement for me.
Back to the game. The pitcher steps on the mound.
Looks like the ISB girls 112.5.
It's going, and caught by the right fielder.
Jakarta having a dominant fielding.
It seems like the
Part of
fifth
the
inning
inning.
was only consisted of 6 batters, 3 from each team.
Went by as quick as a flash.
Barry Allen.
My name is Barry Allen.
What a pitch.
Leading off our last inning of
That was
Reed
just a practice pitch,
Torelli.
however.
Robert Lucky.
And now Robert Maki up to hit, getting a big cheer from the Jakarta Dragon girls. Lady Dragons.
I don't believe dragons associate with gender.
Have you seen Game of Thrones? Or How to Train Your Dragon? Yeah, that's what I thought.
A high pitch coming in for the first ball of the count.
I've actually never seen Game of Thrones, so. Nice pitch by Reed.
Line drive straight down the middle to the
Can he make it to
shortstop.
first base? No, he can't.
Sadly, he does not make it there before the ball.
First out, and SAS looking to dominate this fielding once again.
The captain of the Dragons screaming from the dugout.
That's what I like to hear.
A perfect pitch down the middle for a strike.
Ryan Swigart.
Raya Swigert up to bat. I agree with the baby behind me. This is the last inning.
A second strike by Torelli. The captain still encouraging his teammates. A high pitch by Torelli.
Raya needs to duck once again to
Lucky
avoid
having
collision.
to duck. Luckily, it didn't hit him.
Yes, that was lucky.
Another ball. The count being 2 balls and 2 strikes. A low pitch to make it a full count. What will Mr. Lucky do?
And Mr. Torelli.
And Mr. Lucky is walked to first base. Torelli looking disappointed in his last pitch.
don't believe his last name is Lucky, but
I thought it was.
no, it's Swager. But he did get lucky there.
No, it's Robert Lucky.
That's number 12, Pierce.
All right, Zach, you got this.
That was
Anyway,
a commentator mistake. We'll just
Zach
forget
now
that.
batting. Zach Nikayan. Pitcher on pitcher now. Nice hit to third base. Oh, and he can't make that
What
catch.
a hit! Straight to the third baseman, but he fails to catch it, making for a single. Number 11, Zach, stepping up to the plate.
No. Wait, what? No, number 11, Kevin, stepping up to the plate. Our apologies. Pierce is dyslexic.
What a hit! That's going far.
But it looks like it might
The
be
left
caught.
field man-
Oh, no! It's not caught!
Catch it!
And the run. Can he make it to home? No, he stops. And bases are loaded now.
The bases are loaded with number 16, Johnny Moneyham, getting ready.
Cass now up to bat. The captain, 4-year IATSIS participant. Let's see if he can make something happen.
For the third time in a row.
I see him kissing the Dragon logo, kissing the Jizz logo on his shirt,
This is his
trying to make
third
something
time
happen.
to be at bat with the bases loaded.
And he decides not to hit because, oh no, it's a strike. Nice pitch by Torelli.
The crowd telling him to send the ball home. I wonder where home is.
You know what they say, home is where the heart is. And it looks like the heart right now is at home base with Kaskara Hasibuan. That was such a good line.
A wide pitch for the first ball. The count being 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out with the bases loaded,
Cass yelling.
inspiring the crowd.
Nice hit by Cass.
He-
And can his teammate make it home? Yeah.
A foul
Oh,
ball.
foul ball. Or is it a foul ball? Yes, it is.
Was a good hit by Cass in a similar style to a bunt, but did go foul, so the run did not count.
Yes, it did go foul.
Go, Cass. You got this, Cass. Make it a good one.
The Jakarta crowd encouraging their captain.
You got it.
He is someone with huge heart. Shout out to the ISB rugby team who got their first win in 7 years at IASIS, but he showed lots of heart in that game. But we showed more.
The count being
Anyway.
2 balls and 2 strikes. What will this captain do?
Now Cass, big unit, decides not to hit, and it's a ball.
Full count. The SAS coach calling a timeout. Oh no, going
Pitcher
to
switch.
yes, a pitcher switch.
And
Thank
now
you for the
pitcher-
correction.
Now the pitcher is number 11 with the name of Cal Galicia.
Gal Garcia looking mighty fly out there with those glasses
Cal,
on.
I believe. As in Cal-El, Superman.
Cal Garcia.
And now on the Rheinch field is Kaskara Hasibuan
About
yelling.
Looks like
making
he's
the crowd yell.
Looks like he's ready to hit this ball out of the Reinsch field.
Oh.
And he strikes out, looking very disappointed. The crowd cheers him on, assuring him that it will be okay.
And now all the pressure on the shoulders of the sophomore,
number-
Johnny Mooneyham. That might have been Cass's last time batting in his high school career, so it was a very emotional time for him. I'm sure it's something we could all understand. Johnny Mooneyham up to bat, sophomore. Lots of pressure on his shoulders. If he gets a home run, then it's 4+2, and the score is 6-7.
The count is currently 1 ball and 1 strike.
And we're on the top of the 6th, I believe. Johnny strikes out, and it appears that the game is over. Lots of emotions running.
The SAS
running on
Eagles
the field.
have won 7-2.
A repeat of